Hey YouTube, my name is Brendan, and what is life? What is life? Honestly, it's cells, it's the biological organism, it's matter, it's inanimate and animate objects. It's really just like the influence of life, the influence of God, really. Because, like, in reality, whenever you, what is God? Like, what is God? What is the feeling of God? I'd have to say the feeling of God is mercy, it's compassion, it's understanding. Like, the feeling of God is love. And a lot of people think that they know God, or that they know the truth. But in reality, until you know yourself, you don't really know God. Like, until you love yourself, you don't really know God. And a lot of people, they try to tell you what the truth is, but the truth is self-love. Love for yourself, love for other selves. Like, fundamentally, just wholeheartedly love at its core. Because in reality, like, that's truthfully what God is. The compassionate and understanding nature of our human beingness. And a lot of people think that they know the truth and they want to tell you what the truth is, but unless they're speaking from a place of self-love, they don't really know the truth. And in reality, you can't subjectively tell someone else what the truth is. Because, like, I can't sit here and say that God is truth, because what if you don't believe in God? What if you've had a bad experience and you think that God is evil? I mean, God is not evil, but that's just like the delusions of the mind. And a lot of people are deluded in their thinking that the world is evil, when in reality the world is made by God. And if the world is made by God, then the world is love. And, like, really, human beings are love, because they were made by God, and the world was made by God. But again, what is God? What is matter? Matter is atoms, supposedly. Atoms are molecules. Molecules are a smaller part of atoms. What is a molecule? Part of matter, the smallest part of matter. And molecules make up different. What is a molecule? I can't look that up right now. Hey Google, what is a molecule?
According to Wikipedia, a molecule is a group of two or more atoms that are held together by attractive forces known as chemical bonds. Depending on context, the term may or may not include ions that satisfy this criterion.
of different chemical, electrical charges, different energy centers throughout life. And it's about using your mind and thinking about the manifestations of energy that you start to perceive through a lot of reality. Because like a lot of reality is really translucent. Like you can see through to the truth if people are speaking from a place of love or not. Because really that's what life is at its core. I mean, you have the feeling of hate, but you shouldn't hate on people. Because people just want love. People want God. They want the truth. And if you're being a hateful person and using religion as a cover-up to be judgmental, then in reality that's awful. Because we shouldn't use the feeling of being righteous as a weapon. Like, because everyone is right in their own respect. Because everyone has had an experience in life that makes them think a certain way, feel a certain way, perceive a certain way, believe a certain way. And everything comes down to what you believe. And in reality, beliefs are created from what you've experienced, what you've heard, what you've seen. And I used to have this bias in my mind between believers and non-believers, but like really in reality all of it's arbitrary, because if you don't know about God, then how are you supposed to know the truth? And if people are using God as a weapon and they're getting you to believe in a false version of reality, then you'll never see the truth, because God is love, not hate. Sound of creation. Om makes a noise. Om. It's a vibrational frequency that you can focus on whenever your mind is uneasy. Om. Mantras are mental representations that we present to the mind, Om, in order to establish a better connection with our spirit. Om. And it allows you to perceive through a lot of reality. And it creates levels of energy within yourself and within other people, because life is about the manifestation of energy, and it's about using your energy to focus on God and the better things in life that create the spirit of altruism. Because whenever you're altruistic, you create things for people. You want to be a light for the world. You want to give your energy away. And in reality, like, you're gonna die one day. Everyone is going to be dead. And like, whenever you hold on to the feeling of death and you reflect on it constantly, one, it can make you very sad and depressed. Two, it can get you to realize the sweet, savory moments of life and how everything is impermanent and how it's always passing by. And really how nothing is to be held on to, because in reality, whenever you clinch and try to hold on to life and make it defined in a certain way, you're just placing bonds on yourself that aren't supposed to be there. They're arbitrary, because life, it's free from conceptual aberration. Like, we use thoughts and our feelings and the states and things that we think about the world to create certain packets of energy within ourselves. And these little packets of energy, it's called conditioning. And everything that you've been conditioned to believe about life, it's not true. It's false. Because whenever you wake up from the state of your slumber, of being in ignorance, you start to see how everything is really interconnected, and everything is really creating an influence for you to see yourself, see other people, and really see multidimensionally what life actually fundamentally is. It's sitting within your mind and getting to know your breath. And whenever you breathe with God, you understand what love is, because life is the manifestation of our influx-outflux energy. And whenever you master the influx-outflux energy, your life starts to become a lot better. But then again, you can never really master that. But that's also arbitrary, because why would I say that if that's not true? So it's using your mind to focus on your breath and keeping your attention always on your breath, because that provides you with the grounding resources that you need. Because in reality, like, it's about exploring the body, it's about exploring the mind, it's really about exploring conscious evolution by involving yourself in the world. You involute and then you evolute yourself from your ignorance, because you have to involve yourself in life if you actually want to understand fundamentally what it's about, like why people suffer the way that they do. And a lot of it has to do with people using money, religion, and weapons as power. And in reality, like, a lot of people are prideful because they have weapons. They think that it makes them strong because they have weapons. But in reality, like, a weapon doesn't make you strong. Like, it makes you stupid because you're liable to kill others. And whenever we're angry, like, human beings can't control their emotions. At least in my experience, I've done very stupid things whenever I was angry. And so, like, it's honestly very scary that people listen to this man that are telling them to be enraged and what to be mad about. And he's not really telling them to do that because it's subtleties, it's subjective things. He's telling them what to be mad about. And, like, you shouldn't let people tell you what to be mad about. You should discover the truth and understand that, well, truth is a subjective thing. Because, like I said, how are you supposed to tell someone else what is true or what is false for their life? But if people are using their idealism as a weapon, then you should be able to weed that out, because it's about unity consciousness, bringing love to the world, not hate and condemnation. Because in reality, anytime that I've condemned myself for the things that I've done, it just creates this perpetual cycle of me suffering and thinking that I'm a terrible bad person because I've done something in the past. And in reality, like, all of your past actions, you didn't know any better. Like, how are you supposed to know what is proper? How are you supposed to know how to live life? And you don't, because, I mean, you do from the shared experience that everyone has. But what if you're constantly alone? Like, what if you don't understand other people? What if you don't connect with them? And, like, that's one part that I suffer on in my experience, is that I don't always connect with a lot of people that I meet, because, I don't know, we don't have the same views. Like, a lot of people don't see life in the same way that I see it. And, like, I don't mean from my ego. I mean literally from, like, the way that I spiritually see life. People don't understand love, and they're trapped in an egotistical pursuit of what they think the truth is. Is that me? I feel like that everyone battles their own ego and their own sense of self-doubt. But it's overcoming it and realizing that you shouldn't doubt yourself, and you shouldn't doubt other people. You should believe and trust in them. But if they've shown that they can't be trusted, then how do you believe in someone like that? How are you supposed to get behind people that show that they manipulate others? And in forgiveness, if they follow the true teachings of Christ and ask for forgiveness because they feel sorrowful and remorse for their actions, and they ask others for forgiveness and people forgive them, then that kind of reestablishes the connection. But in reality, God's the one that does the forgiving. But it's seeking love that we learn the truth.